Good morning everyone, and greetings from sunny Crete. We are very happy to welcome you live from Heraklion on the beautiful island of Crete, the largest island of Greece and one of the most historic islands in the Mediterranean. An island with rich cultural heritage, strong traditions, and a gastronomy shaped through thousands of years of history, dating back to the Minoan civilization. Here in Crete, food is not simply something we eat. It's a part of our culture, our memories, our family life, and our hospitality. It brings people together around the same table, and this is exactly why gastronomy has the power to connect cultures and people from all around the world. This year is especially important for us, as Crete proudly holds the title of European Region of Gastronomy 2026. And it's truly an honor to host today the 7th World Food Gift Challenge, welcoming representatives, producers, and participating regions from across the globe. Today, we will discover nearly 50 wonderful food gifts and culinary creations, each one representing the identity, traditions, and creativity of its region. This event is organized in collaboration with IGCAT, the International Institute of Gastronomy, Culture, Arts and Tourism, together with the region of Crete, the Cretan Agri-Food Partnership, and Ploigos Educational and Development Organization and its team, who we warmly thank for their contribution and support. We would also like to warmly thank the governor of the region of Crete, Mr. Stavros Arnautakis, and the president of the Cretan Agri-Food Partnership, Mrs. Irini Khoudetsanaki, for their support, vision, and contribution to this important international event. We would also like to thank Akil Atlantis Hotel here in Heraklion for hosting today's event. My name is Evelina Fragiadaki, and I am very happy to be here with you today and to accompany you throughout these presentations as we meet the participating regions and their representations and representatives. Thank you to everyone joining us through live streaming from different parts of the world. We hope you enjoy this beautiful celebration of gastronomy, culture, and creativity. To tell us more about this event, I invite the president of the International Institute of Gastronomy, Culture, Arts and Tourism on stage to provide an overview of the competition and its importance. Mrs. Diane Dodd. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
The stage is yours.
Thank you, Evelina. And really, it's such a pleasure to be here in Crete, the European region of gastronomy, for this year. It's absolutely a delight. I want to thank the region of Crete, the government, but also Ploigos, the development agency, for bringing us here today. And last night we had a welcome dinner, and I'm sorry for you guys at home, but you missed a feast. It was an incredible explosion of flavors from this wonderful, wonderful island. So thank you very much for that. So the World Food Gift Challenge is really a competition to highlight wonderful artisanal crafts products and food products from around the globe. We realize that if we can make the connection between the territory and the products, we can do a number of things. We can help to highlight those craftspeople that are working in the territories and that are keeping traditions alive, keeping the techniques alive and the flavors in our hearts. We want to put an emphasis on sustainable packaging and how we can package and provide an opportunity for producers to tell the story about their region, their produce, and their crafts through the packaging that would also make it more attractive, not only to visitors who might come and take the gifts home as souvenirs, but also for locals, inciting renewed pride in the traditions that you have in your region. So the idea of design and the creativity around the way you package and design the gifts will be taken into consideration. Of course, all of these gifts, and I've had a chance to browse them already, are absolutely fabulous. And I think everybody who is participating are participating with incredible gifts. So you should all be very proud of yourselves. They're keeping the stories and they are keeping the traditions alive. So that's the important thing, and we thank you all for doing that. You are amazing. I'd just like to say that the traditional crafts, traditional industries, traditional food products are your culinary and cultural assets in your regions. And that's why it's so important to keep them alive, because they are also the opportunity for innovation going forward. They're the opportunity for young people to redesign creatively, to put their own mark on those produce, and to find opportunities to create jobs and help the circular economy in your regions. So I wish you all the best of luck. I think it's going to be a very, very hard job for the jury. And we will, from IGCAT, take on board the feedback from the jury, and we'll make sure that each and every one of the products gets the proper feedback so that you can go on improving and thinking about how to support your food producers and craftspeople going forward in developing their gifts. So without further ado, I'd like to pass back to Evelina, and I want to thank you all again, especially those of you that have made very long journeys to be here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Diane. Yes, your warmest applause for Mrs. Diane Dodd. Okay, so now for the rules. Every year, IGCAT selects an international jury panel to evaluate and score the products on packaging, product quality, regional linkage, uniqueness, and much more. Here, they are in the front row, eagerly awaiting the presentations this morning. Each region may present up to 4 food or culinary crafts gifts. As we heard, storytelling plays a key role in developing gifts and promoting your region's rich culinary and cultural heritage. So, the jury wants to know what makes your gifts unique to your region. You have exactly 1 minute per project. Our team of hosts and hostesses will bring your projects to the stage, here exactly, and when you hear the music, you must move to the next item. All clear? All clear. It will be a marathon event with almost 50 gifts, so please respect the time limit, and I will be here to shuffle you off the stage if needed. Okay, the first region presenting today is Menorca. To remind you that Menorca was the European region of gastronomy for 2022, and to present the gifts is Hendrik Ziegler from the Adult Schools of Menorca. Please welcome him to the stage. Applause, he is the first presenter. Good morning, the stage is yours.
Shall I start directly or wait for the product?
The first product to be presented is Minorcan fish stock, and your time starts now.
Kalimera and good morning. The first item I want to present to you is a product that before the World Food Gift Challenge became a competition had already understood this platform as a true food gift back in 2019, and the Minorcan fish stock promoted by the Fishermen's Guild of Mao is produced together with Sambosta das Mercadal and transforms underused local fish species into a high-quality culinary product. But in Menorca, this is not just food processing. It reflects a deeply rooted Mediterranean culture of food valorization and full use of resources where nothing from the sea should be wasted if it can still nourish people and community. So created with the support of a young chef and in close connection with the fishing community, this fish stock embodies sustainability, dignity, and continuity. It's about respect for the sea, for fishermen, and for everything that's usually left aside.
Perfect. Thank you, Enric. The second project from Menorca to be presented is Overlooking Pregonda.
So Overlooking Pregonda is not only a wine, it is a fascinating and almost improbable story of bringing a lost grape back to life. Produced by Morvedra, this project helped recover Calop Blanc, an ancestral Menorcan grape variety that had almost vanished from the island's agricultural memory. And it's not just an exercise in nostalgia, though. It is an act of biodiversity preservation, agricultural research, and cultural resilience under harsh Mediterranean conditions shaped by limestone soils, strong sea winds, and scarce rainfall. Enric Picagnol and his team have developed a viticulture deeply connected to the landscape and adapted to the future. Saying it in his words, perhaps that is one of the most beautiful things a landscape can still teach us.
Nice. Thank you, Enric. The third product to be presented is threshing floor plate.
Okay. So the ceramic piece by Marc Marcet transforms the landscape of Menorca into a gastronomic language. Originally created for the young Menorcan chef Joan Taltabull and awarded third place at the European Young Chef Award in 2025, this threshing floor plate was conceived as a dialogue between cuisine, territory, and memory. Its rough textures evoke Menorca's dry stone walls, recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage of humanity. And the elevated central circle recalls the traditional threshing floor used to separate the grain from the chaff, while the intense blue glaze inside suggests the crystal clear surrounding Mediterranean Sea.
Perfect. You are in time.
That's good.
You are the best first
I'm
presenter.
amazed, actually.
Thank you. And finally, the fourth project to be presented is handcrafted limestone small water basin.
You can see it over there, but since it's a bit heavy, we decided to leave it there.
It's difficult to transfer it here.
But yeah, last but not least, and this is the small, and I really like to highlight small limestone water basin. It revisits an ancestral Menorcan system for collecting and naturally purifying rainwater, developed through the collaboration of Julio Cervera, Jordi Ribas, and the historic glassmakers of Gordiola. The piece combines Menorcan Marès limestone with wild olive wood and hand-blown glass. Research into the historical archives of Menorca repeatedly led us back to the Archduke Ludwig Salvator from Austria, who documented these traditional water filters known as destilladors, especially in the town of Ascastell. And limestone, thanks to its porosity, trap fine sediments and through natural chemical reactions retain contaminants and help regulate the pH of water. So what I've learned from it, actually, what today we call sometimes sustainability, was once simply knowledge.
Perfect. Don't worry, we will continue admiring your gift off stage as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Enric. Thank you very much. And thank you to the stakeholders from Menorca, European Region of Gastronomy 2022, participating in this year's competition. Continuing our presentations, I would like to introduce the next region, Trondheim-Trøndelag, European Region of Gastronomy 2022. From one culture, good morning, welcome. From one culture, please, the stage is yours. From one culture to another, from one story to the next. And presenting the gift is Idali Raid from the OI, Food and Beverages.
Thank you very much. So we're going to start out from the region of
The first product to be presented is Selbu Rose. Your time starts now.
Okay, thank you. From the region of Trøndelag in Norway, we proudly present the Selbu Rosa from Jentene på Tunet from Selbu. This chocolate gift is inspired by the iconic Selbu rose, one of Norway's most recognized symbols of traditional craftsmanship and knitting culture. Maybe we can have the mitten as well, please. The pattern originates from Selbu, and it was the first official registration was on a pair of mittens in 1897. For generations, this pattern has decorated hand-knitted wool mittens, and it's a symbol of Norwegian folk art and heritage all around the world.
So, excuse me, Ida, this is the second product, Garnvik gift bag, a tasteful tribute, or not?
No,
this is the first product, still the first, okay.
Yes. Each chocolate is shaped like the rose. It's connecting local storytelling, craftsmanship, and taste. The reusable gift box is inspired by traditional patterns, and it is designed to live on as a keepsake where you can keep your knitting stuff and your sewing treasures. Inside, you will find a QR code that gives you the knitting pattern for the Salbø mittens. This gift represents Norwegian heritage and modern innovation.
Perfect.
Now on to the second.
So we move on to the second project from Trondheim, Trøndelag, to be presented is Garnvik gift bag, a tasteful tribute. What exactly is this? Tell us, Ida.
This is from the coastal region of Trøndelag in Norway. It is from the island of Frøya, the dry-aged smoked salmon, which celebrates one of the Nordic region's oldest food preservation traditions, curing and smoking fish. Along the Norwegian coast, fish is essential to survive for generations. And during the long winter months, communities developed preservation methods such as salting, drying, and smoking to make the seafood last throughout the season. It is not only a cooking technique, but an important part of our Norwegian coastal heritage and food culture. Garnvik carries this tradition forward through handcrafted smoked salmon made from fresh, locally farmed salmon from Frøya, and this piece has been specifically picked for the jury. The founder, Vidar, began learning the craft at a local smokehouse when he was just 16 years old. And today, Garnvik combines the traditional methods with modern quality standards, creating a food gift that represents Norwegian coastal culture, craftsmanship, and taste. And I will take it out of the bag.
Nice. Thank you very much. Ida Lirait. And thank you to the stakeholders from Trondheim, Trøndelag European Region of Gastronomy 2022 participating in this year's competition. Next, I would like to introduce Asir. You may remember that Asir held the title of World Region of Gastronomy for 2024. And presenting the gifts is Dr. Mohammed Hamoud from the Culinary Arts of Commission of Saudi Arabia. Welcome, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Good morning.
So, the first product to be presented is, correct me if needed, Tarif al-Duk.
Tarif al-Dukhan, yes.
And your time starts now.
Okay, so this product is designed and made by Bender Asiri, who's so passionate about art and food. And it's like a modern transform and interpretation to a traditional food. So this dish used to be made like in whole plate. Then this artist, he transferred this plate to a biscuit, where can be like taken as gift, can be like kept in long shelf life, and it's designed and inspired by the traditional art from Asir region.
That was the first product.
Yeah.
Nice. So, thank you, Dr. Mohammed. The second product from Asir to be presented is the Food Gift Biscuit Collection.
So this one is designed and made by Fozia Mohammed, and it contained and rooted to the agriculture and heritage food from Asir region. It has like 3 flavors, has like the corn flour, and has like the mountain lavender. It's also environmental friendly, and the decoration inspired from Asir art as well.
Perfect. Thank you very much. The third product to be presented is jar of honey, right?
Yeah.
So this one is designed and made by Sahar Asiri, who's a student from King Khalid University. And this one contains a ceramic and decoration by Al-Gatt Al-Asiri. It's served as like honey storage, and after that can be used like as coffee cup or as storage for food as well.
Nice. And finally, the fourth product to be presented from Asir is
Asan.
Shan.
Yeah. So this one is designed and made by Yara Shehri, who's a student from the Royal Institute of Traditional Art, and inspired by the way the people use to store the honey in Asir region. It contains ceramic, leather, and wood as well. So this one, in fact, can be formatted as like functional and artist way as well.
Thank you, Dr. Mohammed.
You're welcome.
And thank you to the stakeholders from Asir, World Region of Gastronomy 2024, participating in this year's competition. A big and warm applause. So we have almost 50 gifts today, and so we must keep moving even if it's difficult. Now I would like to introduce the next region to present, Catalonia, World Region of Gastronomy 2025. And presenting the gifts is Aina Gelabert, right or not?
Yes,
From the government of Catalonia.
yeah, and I am Rosé also from the Catalan government. Yeah.
Perfect. Please welcome her on the stage. A big applause.
Thank you, and Kalimera to everyone. We want to present two different products. The first one is Terrai. It's a jam made with olive oil. It's made with this small variety of olive called Arbequina. It's made in Les Garrigues. It's a small part inside in Catalonia, very, very known for its olive tree everywhere. The landscapes and all the tradition to make it, it represents a lot all the Mediterranean, but especially all the diet, all the Mediterranean diet, and strongly represents also Catalonia. We wanted to present this because it's a very good symbol from innovation and also tradition. This jam, it was made by the cooperative of San Isidre in Les Borges del Camp. All the local farmers work together to bring this product on all of the all varieties in a sustainable way. So it's a very good representation from our culture, our tradition, and our products also. The taste is sweet and with a light fruit flavor, and it's very different and versatile product. You can use it in many different occasions. It's a perfect quality gift and gives the flex of our land, of our tradition, and also for the Mediterranean culture.
Thank you very much. And now let's welcome the real Aida Gelabert.
I forget to tell that the jam is coming from Frankfurt because we had a little problem with the suitcase, so we will bring it later. Sorry.
So, the first product to be presented by Catalonia is Arbequina Extra Virgin Oil Marmalade Teral.
No, this one, the ratafia.
Oh, okay. Ratafia wafers.
Ratafia wafers roll combine two traditional elements of Catalan culture. They are made by Neules Artesanes Santirs, a family company founded in 1985 by Miquel Romeu and Enriqueta Ferreras, inspired by a small traditional wafer workshop in Pla de Santirs in the Catalan Pyrenees. Wafers are light and delicate, sweet, often enjoyed during celebrations, especially in Christmas, and shared with family and friends. Ratafia is a traditional liqueur made from green walnuts, herbs, and species from the countryside. In Catalonia, we have a specific geographic indication for ratafia. Together, they create a unique product with a crisp texture and rich flavor reflecting Catalonia landscapes and traditions, and making them a special and authentic gift.
Thank you so much. This is what makes the competition so special. Every gift carries a different identity. Thank you so much, the two ladies. And the next region to present is Crete, European Region of Gastronomy 2026. And presenting the gifts, a big applause, of course. We are the host country. And presenting the gifts are the local producers Emanuela Bey, Kostis Kanakis, Irini Vasilaki, and Alexandros Liberidis. Please welcome them to the stage. Where are you? Please. So the first product to be presented by Crete is Zero CT Extra Virgin Oil Early Harvest. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Your time starts now.
Okay. Our company, Zero Citia, operates within the Citia Global Geopark of UNESCO, where olive trees are growing with traditional methods and respect for the environment. A land rich of cultural heritage produces high-quality products, such as the olive juice contained within this bottle. The conical shape of the bottle is inspired by the stainless steel vessel contained olive oil for the daily cooking needs of the Cretan family. The wooden cup is handmade with traditional methods, and its shape resembles the seal used to stamp the holy bread. The engraving on the wooden cup depicts the disc of Palekastro, which is considered the first computer of mankind. The Minoans, 2,000 years before Christ, used the Palekastro disc as a solar clock to calculate latitude and to predict solar and lunar eclipses. Every year, Zero has been ranked among the world's best olive oils. Our goal is for everyone who tastes it to become our ambassador across the globe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Emanuela Bey. I know it's difficult to stop talking about something you really love. And now the second product to be presented is Flavors of Crete, Artisan Gift Basket. Yes, your time starts now. Don't look at me, time flies.
In Crete, food is not just food. It's an experience of people gathering together around a table, in the fields, or in the kitchen. In Greek, we have a word syntropos, that means the one who come together around the table to share food, but not only food, also ideas, hopes, and fears for the future. That's what our social cooperative, Apokinou, does. We cultivate our own fields, and we collect our materials to produce high quality and taste products. Our basket, composed of mustard, made from wild Cretan seeds of mustard, that is a weed that cultivates in our fields, ketchup from the UNESCO Geopark area of Psiloritis, sweet pumpkin chutney, where Crete meets India and the old tradition of preserving foods, and also hot pepper sauce made from Cretan chili and cayenne peppers. That's idea and our belief about contemporary Crete. It's not food, it's only authentic, sustainable,
I'm
and looking
afraid
to the
music
future.
wants us to move on to the next product. Kostis, no stress, your product is beautiful. And the third product to be presented by Crete is olive-inspired cloth dining napkin with handcrafted brass rings. From Mrs. Vasilaki.
Good morning. I don't speak much English, but I learned this work by heart to talk to you today. My idea came from the oil tree, the tree that gives us pure olive oil for Crete. I made a brass metal olive branch. Every leaf is painted by hand. It is made to decoration your table napkin when you share a meal with your loved ones to remember you, taste, and hospitality of Crete. Its only branch is made with love and respect for the tradition of homeland and its one. With gratitude, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Irini Vasilaki. And finally, the fourth product to be presented is dinnerware, handcraft, handmade ceramics, hand painted by Alexandros Liberidis. Your time starts now.
Thank you. So, in Crete, the sea is not just a landscape, it's a way of life. Its colors, its creatures, its rhythms have shaped our culture for thousands of years. Since 1981, my family has carried forward a craft rooted in Crete's 8,000-year ceramic tradition, a tradition continued today at Limberidis Ceramics. We create each piece slowly, by hand, with the same respect for craft that defines Cretan life. These plates are wheel-thrown from local clay and hand-painted with two symbols of the Cretan Sea, the octopus, a beloved motif of Minoan art, and the red mullet, a fish celebrated in Mediterranean gastronomy since antiquity. The gift represents the essence of Crete, tradition transformed into contemporary craftsmanship, art connected to gastronomy, and a living heritage certified by Cretan hands. A small ambassador of our island, made for the table, made for today, made from Crete. Thank you.
Beautiful handmade ceramics. Thank you, Alexandros, and thank you very much to all stakeholders from Crete, European Region of Gastronomy 2026, participating in this year's competition. Next up to present is Kvarner from Russia, European Region of Gastronomy for 2026 also. Croatia, excuse me. Let's welcome you on the stage, and now the stage is yours. And presenting the gifts is Zarko Stilin, right? From Kvarner Tourist Board. Please, a big applause again.
From Croatia.
Because I said Russia instead of Croatia, excuse me.
Yes.
So the first and only product to be presented by Kvarner is the Kvarner Slatina wine gift set, right? So, tell us more about this.
So, we can start. The Kvarner Heritage Žlahtina wine is more than a souvenir. It's the story of Kvarner told to Žlahtina, a wine that shaped our families, our tradition, and life on our islands for centuries. For the people of Kvarner, vineyards were never only agriculture. They were survival, hope, and love for home. Generations built stone terraces by hand, living between the sea, the wind, and the harsh island landscape, protecting Žlahtina as part of their identity. This souvenir brings together every part of Kvarner: Žlahtina wine from the island of Krk, olive wood from Cres, and wood from the forest of Gorski Kotar. The artistic label by Marijan Mavrić and exclusive glasses by Italese, designed specifically for Žlahtina, celebrate the soul, mystery, and heritage of our region. It's not only a gift, it's the soul of Kvarner. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Zarko, and thank you to the stakeholders from Kvarner European Region of Gastronomy 2026 participating in this year's competition. Next, I would like to introduce Manabi, World Region of Gastronomy 2026 also. And presenting the gifts is Imelda Muñoz from the Prefectura de Manabi. Welcome, welcome. Let's welcome her to the stage. A big applause. Another wonderful example of how gastronomy connects people and places. So the first product to be presented is Manabi signature flavors inspired by clay-cooked traditions, right? Yeah, right? Thank you. Your time starts.
Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the sound of the sea gently lapping off the shore, the aroma of cacao beans roasting in clay, the warmth of a kitchen where recipes are not written down. They're passed down. Now open your eyes. Because what you have just imagined exists, and today it has traveled thousands of kilometers to be here. Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm not going to show you products. I'm going to invite you to do something much more powerful, a journey. We begin this journey in Rocafuerte, where this clay pot is born from earth, water, and time, shaped by artisan hands and painted with the landscapes that define Manabi, the sea, the countryside, and the city. For us, cooking in clay is more than a technique, it's a way of preserving identity. Inside this pot travel authentic flavors, from manta, jellies Manabi style tuna bollo and atún Manabi ken encebollado, bringing the flavor of the sea and land together in every bite. Next is summer chocolate, where cacao is transformed through ancestral roasting in a traditional Manabi oven. This variety infused with lemongrass does promote rest. And from Hippie Hapa, La Prosperina coffee, where women who are survivors of domestic violence lead every step. And all of this is prepared exactly as tradition dictates in a clay pot.
The music is always our gentle reminder that we must continue our gastronomic journey. So, the second product from Manabi to be presented, do you want any help? Is the Manabi Heritage Collection. And as I said, don't remember, Manabi is in Ecuador.
Yes. We continue our journey to Montecristi, the birthplace of toquilla straw, where the tradition is woven in patience and pride. Here we present our collection inspired by the ancestral manteña shell, a symbol of power, spirituality, and leadership, made with toquilla straw fibers, grown and crafted by farmers along the Ecuadorian coast, and adorned with the colors of the Manabi flag, red, white, and green. Once again, from the port of Manta, jelly tuna made with sunflower oil, tomato, and basil, a healthy option already reaching international markets. And from Puerto Viejo, Yummies Tostones, a crispy snack made from traditional green plantains produced in a rural part of our town. And Don Joaquin hot sauce made with ingredients which drive local agricultural development and like a true Manabi native, not only complements but awakens the character in every dish, because this hot sauce doesn't go unnoticed. It stays in your memory.
Perfect. So, thank you, Imelda. And finally, the third project to be presented is Manabi Travel Carry-On. Wow.
And so we arrive to our final gift. Allow me to ask you a question. Does anyone know the size of a carry-on suitcase is? Because this one is probably the smallest you'll see today. Yet it also the only one capable of taking you on a journey to discover an entire destination in a single trip. Because Manabi isn't just about what you taste, it's also about what you explore. The Manabi Travel Carry-On brings together cultural and creative roots across the 22 cantons, where visitors can discover beaches, countrysides, landscapes, tradition, gastronomy, and vivid experience like ones of we presenting today. A spoiler alert. We want you to experience it for yourself. In October, we look forward to welcoming you to Manabi so that you don't just taste what we are, but feel it, explore it, and remember it. Because Manabi can be explained. Manabi must be experienced. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Imelda. Thank you. And thank you to the stakeholders from Manabi in Ecuador, World Region of Gastronomy 2026, participating in this year's competition. Time flies, and we still have many wonderful gifts to discover. I think the jury's job becomes more difficult every time. And up next is Central Dalmatia, European Region of Gastronomy 2027. And presenting the gifts is Ivana Vladovic from Split, Dalmatia Tourist Board. Please welcome. Your stage is yours. Oh.
Thank you so much. In fact, I'm Smiljana Pivcevic, but stepping in for Ivana. So our food gift is very simple, as you can see from the presentation, but the story behind is, I would say, very enchanting and very powerful. Because as any good story, it begins with once upon a time. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful woman who was imprisoned in a tower of Camerlengo in the city of Trogir. And she was waiting for her loved one to come to save her. And in that waiting, she passed her time by making the cake. So with years in imprisonment, she perfected the recipe. And she was later brought to the house of a nobleman where she lived in his palace, baking the cakes, of course. And the cake became known for her name. Her name was Raffaoli. So at the beginning, people used to make it from the ingredients that they had around them: flour, eggs, sugar, walnuts, orange peel, lard, butter. But with time it came much more, because the housewives were competing who is going to have a better recipe, whose is going to be a little different. So they all had their secret recipes, and with the time it became something that is made for every special occasion in the region, for weddings, for baptism, etc. So this is the story of our ravioli.
Thank you. The first and only product was presented by Central Dalmatia, was Tregira Fiol. Thank you very much, Ivan, and thank you to the stakeholders from Dalmatia, Central Dalmatia, European Region of Gastronomy 2027. Next, I would like to introduce Argita, European Region of Gastronomy 2027. And presenting the gifts is Carole Chabot from Adi Argita. Right? Welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
Let's see what wonderful story your
Hello,
region
everybody.
has brought to us today. The first product to be presented is premium honey selection from the heart of Seklerland. Please, you have 1 minute.
Thank you. You should know that almost in every village we have 2, 3, 5 beekeepers of family. So we have a very, very rich nature surrounding Hargita. First product is a premium honey selection from one of our producers from Csíkpálfalva. And you can taste different selections of honey here, such as wildflower honey, acacia honey, pine honey, rosehip cream honey, and refreshing mint throat balm honey. Each variety reflects the diverse landscape of Hargita, from blooming meadows and acacia forests to pristine mountain woods and wild-growing herbs. These honeys are not just distinctive in taste and texture, but also represent the authentic flavors and biodiversity of Hargita region. Crafted by the local beekeepers, they offer a genuine connection to nature and regional heritage. The producer, Lajos Ferenc, and his family preserve the delicate balance of the hive, where one queen and thousands of workers create harmony. Every drop of honey reflects the mindful way of life, where traditional knowledge meets careful craftsmanship, resulting in authentic, high-quality products.
Carole,
that
next
carry
move to the second
true
product.
spirit of Hargita.
Thank you for respect the time limit. So the second product from Argita to be presented is the Ribbon Black Currant Experience gift box.
All the products you can see here are from blackcurrant. This is an experience box. It is inspired by nature and the richness of the Chuk Basin in the Carpathian Mountains. The curated selection includes blackcurrant-based products such as baked tea with blossom honey, edible fruit tea, blackcurrant powder, and bud extract. Made from locally sourced fruits and herbs, it reflects the region's tradition and biodiversity. The gift box offers unique combination of flavor, functionality, storytelling, creating a memorable sensory experience. The producer, Ribbon, is a local producer dedicated to rediscovering and preserving the natural treasures of the Chuk Basin. Thank you.
Nice. I thank you. So, the third product to be presented is Transylvanian Smart Spiced Gift Set.
I was astonished by this experience. It's 7 senses. When the jury will taste it, you know it. The product is the Szent Abrami, named after a small Transylvanian village. We promote regional heritage while supporting local economic development. Our smart spices are high-quality, premium handcrafted blends made from 11 herbs, delivering rich flavor, aroma, and color to dishes prepared with meat, eggs, and vegetables. Ingredients are cultivated by dedicated Sekler family with deep respect and love for nature. Each gift box includes 4 traditional seasonings rooted in local culture. The producer, Transylvanian Teas and Spices Company, is an eco-conscious company operating within circular economy model, founded in 2006. Today, the company produces 56 varieties of organic loose-leaf teas and 38 spices blends designed for conscious consumers.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank
you, Carole. And finally, the fourth product is homemade gingerbread. I love gingerbread.
This is a very traditional cookie from our region, homemade gingerbread, crafted in our family workshop using a recipe refined by us over the years. Our gingerbread is crisp on the outside and tender and soft in the inside. The inspiration for the simple, glazed and clean flavor profile came from our most beautiful decorated pieces. The exceptional experience is crafted by local honey and pure hand-selected spices. And the producer, Zsuzsanna, her core activities include producing a wide range of artisanal products and traditional gingerbread, which regularly presented at various professional exhibitions. She is working with her husband since 2017. They joined business together and combining their experience.
Thank you so much, Carol. And at this point, I'm very happy that I'm not one of the judges.
And good luck for everybody.
Yep. Thank you, Carol. Thank you to the stakeholders from Margita, European Region of Gastronomy 2027, participating in this year's competition. The next region to present is Gender Taif World Region of Gastronomy 2027. And presenting the gifts is Magenta Al-Muhanna from the Culinary Arts of Commission of Saudi Arabia. The stage is yours. Welcome. Please introduce us to your beautiful creation.
Thank you so much.
And the first product to be presented is Taif Rose Gourmet Collection, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
So this product comes from the city of Taif, above the mountains in the Jeddah Taif region, and it is inspired by the Taif rose. The Taif rose is a very unique flower that we have in Taif city, and it's actually registered in UNESCO in 2024. The box contains Taif rose water, rose petals, and also rose jam. It's featured in a wooden box that has decorative motifs that reflects on the city's architecture and also floral design. The box is designed and made by Ragad Al-Maghani from the Royal Institute for Traditional Arts.
Perfect. Thank you, Majed. The second project from Gender Taif to be presented is the Roshan Alid, right?
Roshan Al-Eid, meaning the box for the Eid celebration. This is inspired by the design of the Roshans, which is the windows of Jeddah, historical Jeddah. It is made no, actually, this is the wrong picture. But anyway. So the Roshan Al-Eid is inspired by the wooden structure that we have in Jeddah City historical area, and basically it's to contain the sweets that you usually distribute during the Eid, during the holiday season. The box would contain different types of sweets, ma'moul, tabtab al-jannah, and also the tahini sauce. And the idea that it can separate into different boxes that can be distributed among the guests or even given as a gift. Yes.
I loved the name. Tell it once more. Roshan Alid. Roshan Alid.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Roshan Alid.
Yes.
And the third product to be presented is the traditional full serving pot,
Yes.
right? Nice.
So the traditional full serving pot, so you see you switched the pictures, but anyway.
Okay.
It's designed by Maha Zahrani from the Royal Institute of Traditional Arts, and the box is actually inspired by the traditional dish of fool, which is a breakfast element in Jeddah and Taif, and the idea is that you will have the fool container in the middle, and in the side you have the sauces and also the spices that you can add to the fool in order to enjoy a very beautiful dish in the morning. The box is also featured inside a cover that is also sustainable so that you can present it as a gift. Yes.
And the fourth product from Gender Taif to be presented is the Wildlife Sanctuary box.
Yes.
What is this?
This is a very beautiful box. It contains dates from the region itself. And in the box you can see the top layer. It's designed to present the wildlife of the region. It's a reminder that wildlife is part of the natural cultural heritage of the region, and it's continued through storytellings, through legends that is associated with the region itself. The dates are filled with different stuffings, And also the frame, you can actually remove it and then reframe it so that you will have a very beautiful artistic piece. Unfortunately, this gift didn't arrive, just stuck in the Crete customs. Hopefully it will arrive soon. But yes, it's a very beautiful box designed by Suha Musa from Musa and Palm in Jeddah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Majed. And thank you to the stakeholders from Jeddah Taif World Region of Gastronomy 2027. Ευχαριστώ. Παρακαλώ. You're welcome anytime. Thank you so much. This competition, I think you will agree with me, is becoming dangerous. I don't know. Now, I would like to introduce the next region to present, Bana, European Region of Gastronomy. And presenting the gifts is Andrei Manea from Visit Timis, right? Yes. Welcome and good morning. The stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone.
Your time starts now.
Okay. So our first gift is the blackberry and raspberry wine from Casa Despi. The producer began as a family enterprise in Deta, in the southwest of Banat, producing natural juice. Founded by descendants of a farming family, the company evolved into Romania's first authentic craft cider producer, working without concentrates, refined sugar, colorants, or preservatives. This gift, submitted to the World Food Gift Challenge 2026, follows the same artisanal logic. Blackberries and raspberries from the Banat hillsides are fermented under the cellar's slow protocol, yielding a fresh, lightly sparkling wine of low alcoholic content. In a national market dominated by industrial juices and ciders, Casa Despi has chosen the longer, more expensive route of natural fermentation. Let's move on to the second one.
Thank you, Andrei. The second product to be presented is the Ashwood flatware set.
Yes, this is our Ashwood cutlery set. It's produced by Lun Studio, who was founded in 2020 in Timișoara by Manuela Marchiș and Cezar Blânda. Manuela is a sculptor trained at the Faculty of Arts with a decade of practice in graphics and sculpture. Cezar holds a background in theology and psychology and has worked extensively with wood and modern furniture. The studio brings these two trajectories together under a single creative identity. The gift, submitted to the World Food Gift Challenge 2026, consists of a spoon and a fork carved from dense ashwood. Both pieces are stabilized and finished manually, hand-shaped for comfort and intended to encourage a quieter, more mindful approach to dining. Each set is wrapped in silk paper, minimizing packaging waste.
And finally, the third product to be presented is the bow knife.
Yes. The bow-shaped bread knife by Kenosis. The word kenosis refers to the gesture of giving up one's own cloak to cover the less fortunate. In Cernateaz, near Timișoara, this concept has been translated into working social enterprise. Kenosis Design is a woodworking workshop fully owned by the Seeds of Kenosis Association, which has operated literacy and inclusion programs for the local Roma community since 2017. The bow-shaped bread knife submitted to the World Food Gift Challenge 2026 is made out of wood, resin, and leather. Its sculptural form gives the act of cutting bread a deliberate, almost ceremonial quality. Each piece is hand-finished and intended to last for generations. Thank you.
1 minute goes very quickly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Andrei, and thank you to the stakeholders from Bana, European Region of Gastronomy 2028 in Romania. Up next is Cap Bon in Tunisia. Cap Bon has been recommended by the jury members to be a world region for 2028. Cap Bon in Tunisia. And presenting the gifts are Lamia Temimi from Sawa, Taste of Tunisia, and Donia Jarboui, local producer from Dar El Gaid Mamouri. Please. Your stage is yours. So welcome the two ladies, please. A warm applause. Come on. No, not downstairs. Here, please. Okay. And the first product to be presented is Terroir de Tunisie. Your 1 minute starts now.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. So in Cap Bon, food like in the other side of the Mediterranean, is more than nourishment. It's memory, it's identity, and emotion. And nothing represents this better than harissa. At Terroir de Tunisie, our harissa tells the story of a generous land, where the sun, ripened peppers, olive oil, garlic, and spices come together in perfect harmony. Each ingredient carries the soul of our terroir and the richness of Tunisian culinary heritage. For generations, harissa has been present at every table, shared during family meals, celebrations, and moments of hospitality. And it's not simply a condiment, it's a symbol of warmth, generosity, and connection. And in recognition of its cultural importance, harissa was officially inscribed in 2022 on UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage list, celebrating it as a living tradition deeply rooted in Tunisian society. Our harissa is prepared with carefully selected natural ingredients, respecting traditional methods while celebrating the authenticity of Gabon's flavors.
Thank you, Lamia. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have to keep to the time. The second product from Gabon to be presented is the Terra Tressé pottery and fiber collection, if I am correct. So your 1 minute starts now.
Thank you. So we are happy to share with you the new pottery and fiber collection of Ara Roots, a meeting between earth, natural fibers, and the soul of the Mediterranean. Inspired by the landscape of Gabon, the light of the sea, cliffs, natural textures, and Tunisian craftsmanship, this collection tells a story of identity and roots. Each piece reflects a balance between nature and the contemporary artisanal design. The collection combines handmade pottery with woven natural fibers, creating objects that are decorative, functional, and emotionally meaningful. The texture, colors, and shapes are inspired by the Mediterranean, the blue of the sea, the earthy tones, and the sunlight, and the simplicity of raw natural materials. Through Ara Roots, our vision is to highlight Tunisian craftsmanship through a modern, sustainable, and timeless approach. We create unique pieces that travel between tradition and contemporary design while celebrating the human touch, the material, and the story behind every creation. Just to tell you that the pottery comes in a pouch and in a box, so you can safe travel with it.
1 minute goes very quickly, especially when the gift is so beautiful. And the third product to be presented is the Sawa Heritage Collection. Please try to keep the time limit.
Okay,
let's start.
At Sawa,
yes.
Thank you. At Sawa, we curate culinary immersive experiences. So we are proud to present the Sawa Taste of Tunisia collection that celebrates Tunisian craftsmanship, heritage, and the story behind the Gabon food culture. Our giveaways highlight handmade treasure inspired by tradition and sustainability. The embroidered tote bag and apron reflects the warmth of Tunisian hospitality and the artistry of local makers. The floral scarf symbolizes the strength and creativity of rural women who continue to preserve our cultural identity through their work and craftsmanship. We also feature a handcrafted Hollywood set, including a spoon, serving board, and lemon press made from one of Gabon's most iconic symbols, the olive tree. Each piece connects food, tradition, and nature in a meaningful and sustainable way. Through these gifts, Sawa Taste of Tunisia shares not only products, but stories of tradition, resilience, and pride. Thank you for supporting local artisans and celebrating the Gabon with us.
Thank you so much, Lamia Temimi. And finally, the fourth product to be presented is the mineral purifying clay by Doña Jarbui, a local producer. So, your 1 minute starts now. Thank you for joining us here to Crete.
Good morning to everyone. In Gabon, every ingredient tells a story. The same cinnamon, clove, olive oil, and geranium blossom used in our traditional cuisine. Also inspired one of oldest beauty ritual, Itfal. For generations, women in Gabon have used Itfal to natural care for their skin bright, walled up for one month before their wedding, to acquire a soft and radiant skin, a traditional that still exist today in our hammam. Our ritual combine natural ingredient and ancestral know-how, olive oil, hydrate, clove purify, cinnamon, give a warm fragrance, and geranium blossom add a delicate flower touch. At first, we offer this handmade copper box to guests to show a piece of our culture, but they love it so much they wanted to take it home. Today, it's more than a beauty product, it's a gift from Gabon. Carry the sense and traditional of our region.
Thank you, Donia. Thank you also very much the stakeholders from Gabon, World Region of Gastronomy 2028, participating in this year's competition. Every region brings not only products, but stories and traditions. Thank you very much. So, we are now in the final regions presenting. Up next is South Aegean, candidate World Region of Gastronomy 2028. And presenting the gifts is Vasya Papailia from South Aegean region. Please let's welcome her to the stage. Kalimera, καλώς ήρθατε.
Good morning.
The first product to be presented is Thimeli by Kopanezos family.
Yes, you said it correctly.
Nice. Thank you.
Well,
it's Greek, that's why.
Shall I start?
Of course, your 1 minute starts now.
Okay. For over a century, the Kopanezos family has been moving hives between Kos and Kalymnos Islands, following the seasons just as their ancestors did back in the 1900s. Adonis is a fourth-generation beekeeper who uses exactly the same methods as his great-grandfather. Because he uses nomadic traditional methods, the process is entirely sustainable, respecting the life cycle of the bees. The Thimeli honey has been ranked among the 10 best honeys in the world, earning 2 times 3-star distinction at the World Great Taste Awards. The packaging tells the story of his family, and it's a natural plastic-free gift that plastic-free, and when the honey is gone, the metallic jar remains a useful vessel. It's more than a gift, it's a quiet dialogue between nature and 4 generations of history.
Nice, so let's move to the next product. Thank you, Vasya. The second product from South Aegean to be presented is the Melissonas Diamandi White Lavender Thyme Honey Hexagon.
Yes.
Feel free to correct me.
Yes, you said it correctly. Meet Diamadis. Diamadis is a civil engineer who left the city for the silence of Seriphos. He produces 2 pure monoflora honeys, the white lavender, which is globally scarce, while his thyme honey consistently tests at over 90% pollen count, a level of purity rarely seen in the market. These results are certified by the Aristotle University of Greece and TÜV Austria, and earning consecutive Gold Taste Awards. The hexagonal jar is a geometric nod to both the honeycomb and the producer's name, which is Diamadis, that sounds like diamond. The lid is a combination of natural cork and wood. Integrated into the lid is a honey spoon, and the seal is made of natural beeswax. Under the Aegean cuisine label, this gift is a perfect synergy between an exquisite, organic, certified, and unique natural treasure with a smart, creative packaging solution.
Thank you, Vasya. The third product to be presented is the chilling bottle.
The chili bottle. Well, this is a unique piece with roots in the Minoan era from Crete, so you can say we have here an ancient practice of cross-region marketing. Ceramist Manos Mastorakis from Syros turned 4,000-year-old myths into high-end art. This isn't just a bottle, it's an ancient refrigerator. You fill it with spirit, You dip it in the cold water and boom, you have a chilled drink in minutes. The glaze itself is made from the ashes of Syros olive trees and vineyards. It's 100% natural, built to last for generations, but even if it breaks, it leaves zero waste behind, no microplastic, no chemicals, just earth and minerals. At the price of 170 euros, it's an investment in cultural heritage and a piece that you cannot find it everywhere in the international market.
Nice. And finally, the fourth product to be presented is the small handmade marble serving plate.
Well, this is a handmade serving dish from marble from Tinos, an island where marble is the very soul of the landscape and a UNESCO protected intangible cultural heritage. This piece is handcrafted by Angelos, an artisan who moved to Tinos at the age of 15 years old because he thought that he felt that was his destiny to master the marble. Honored by the President of the Hellenic Republic for his skill, Angelos bridges the island's legendary past with modern gastronomy. Carved from authentic local marble, inspired by the minimalist ancient Cycladic vessels, this piece is designed for modern tables, perfect for serving sea salt and small delicacies. This is a zero plastic gift also. It is safely secured in a recyclable craft box with shredded paper, designed for elegant presentation and safe transport. It's a piece of the Aegean theological and cultural heritage translated into functional arts.
Thank you very much, Vasya, and thank you to the stakeholders from South Aegean candidates, World Region of Gastronomy 2028, participating in this year's competition. You can really feel the passion behind all these creations, and thank you, all of you. Last but not least, I would like to welcome Dobrogea, candidate European Region of Gastronomy 2029, in Romania, I think, right? And presenting the gifts are Carmen Ispas and Teodora Moraru from UNPR RRC. You are behind me. Nice, the stage is yours.
Thank you.
Welcome, let's welcome the two ladies.
Kalimera and good morning. It is my great pleasure to welcome you in Dobroja. The first product we have is beer.
Rocky Road and Black Sea.
Yes. Dobroja is a region of contrasts, ancient mountains, rocky roads, strong winds, and the Black Sea. Hercinia was born from this landscape. It is a small batch craft beer made with simple natural ingredients, water, malt, hops, and yeast. Today we present two beers, two moods of Dobroja. Rocky Road tells the story of the inland roads, dusty, wild, shaped by the old Hercynian relief, always leading to unexpected places. Black Sea tells the story of the coast, darker, stronger, inspired by waves, sailors, and the depth of the sea. Together they are more than drinks. They are a contemporary taste of Dobroja, raw, honest, adventurous, and ready to be carried home.
Nice, thank you, Carmen. So, the second product from Dobrogea to be presented is the Rosefir Rose Gift Box.
Some regions are remembered through landscapes. Dobroja can also be remembered through fragrance. Rosefir is a rose gift box made from organically grown rose direct, transformed into syrup, jam, and tea. In Dobroja, the rose carries the memory of gardens, family recipes, and slow gestures passed from one generation to another. This gift captures one of the region's most delicate expressions, the perfume of a flower turned into taste. The syrup brings roses into drinks and desserts. The jam preserves their sweetness. The tea invites you to slow down, especially with a fresh slice of lemon. Rosefir is more than a gift. It is Dobroja remembered gently, through flavor, fragrance, and care.
Very nice. Thank you, Teodora. And the third product to be presented is the Born in the Delta Lotka Kit. And it's not Dobrogea, it's Dobroja. Huh? Or Dobroja? Dobroja. Okay. Dobroja. So, born in the
But
Delta, Lotka
we
Kid.
didn't came by boat.
Ah.
We came by plane like everyone else. Just to
Nice.
let you know.
So, what exactly is this? Tell us more about this.
In Dobroja, we say that the journey matters more than the destination. And this little boat tells this story. Lotka is the name of the boat. Is the traditional wooden boat from the Danube Delta for generations. It carried fishermen, families, food, and everyday life across the waters. This kit, what do you see? It's fully assembled. This kit was created by Alex Onofrei, the last, or as he likes to say, the first of his generation of Marangos from Romania. Marangos is a traditional wooden boat builder. His love for the Lotka began as a child, waking up before sunrise in his grandfather's boat on Lake Razim in a Lipovan fishing community. Today, through this kit, children and families can build, play, and discover a disappearing craft. This is more than a souvenir. It is Dobroja's living heritage carried home.
Thank you, Carmen. And finally, the fourth project to be presented is Flavors of Jurilovka. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Perfect. Natural. Okay, what exactly is this, Theodora?
Some gifts tell the story of a place. This one tells it through handmade textures, local flavors, and the people behind them. Flavors of Jurilovka begins with the bag itself, a traditional traistă, woven entirely by hand by artisan Bianca Folescu, as part of Souvenir from Dobroja, traditional household. Inside, a coastal community reveals itself through taste. Local honey, fish zakuska, inspired by the waters of the Delta and Black Sea, rose syrup, and almonds, grown in Dobroja's unique climate. Each product comes from local producers. Together, they tell the story of Jurilovka, a place where land and water meet and where traditions are still part of everyday life. This is more than a food gift. It is a piece of Dobrojian community, meant to be shared slowly, in nature, in a quiet moment with the people you love.
Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. A beautiful round of applause again, please, from the last but not least, Dobroja from Romania. Thank you. So, what wonderful gifts that we had today here. Thank you for bringing a piece of your culture here to Crete today. Presentations just concluded. Thank you once again to all regions participating this year. What an exciting display. Thank you all of you. Now the jury will stay here to proceed with opening and, where appropriate, tasting the gifts. They will be evaluating the products, taste, craftsmanship, design, branding, sustainability. We are looking forward to finding out the results. And we are sure that you at home are also looking forward to discovering this year's World Food Gift Challenge winners. Applause, please, for all of you, all the participators. And now, from me, Evelina Fragiadaki, together with the entire team in Crete, IGCAT, the region of Crete, the Ploigos organization, the producers, the participating regions, and all those who contributed to today's event. We send you our warmest greetings and wishes for a beautiful day ahead. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget to join us again on Thursday evening, 21st of May at 7 p.m. Central European Time for the official World Food Gift Challenge 2026 award ceremony, live from Crete Maris in Chersonissos here in Crete. Save the date and we will be waiting for you in Crete. Goodbye for now and see you on Thursday evening.